Someone asked me about my HYPO Mystique. She's just too beautiful to let go. She's got so many reds and she's just getting redder. Look at that as she gets older. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and today we're going to be taking a look at some awesome corn snakes that I picked up from my friend Brandon Nixon, who decided he was going to liquidate his corn snake and his corn snakes and bull snakes. I didn't buy any bull snakes. I haven't made that venture yet. But, he had some cool corn snakes. I picked up a trio from him, 3 snakes that I thought were cool in his collection. He sent me some pictures, and you know, he has very high quality animals. So I said, you know what, I want to pick some of those up and get some of these in my collection. I'd always wanted some blood red pied-sided corn snakes. They kind of have, they look like they're pieds, but they basically, the white creeps up the side as they get older. And I wanted to get some albino blood reds too. So I picked up some of those from him. I'm going to show you those snakes. We're going to take a look at some other colubrids that I have picked up over the last couple of weeks. Some at the Daytona show, and then some from my friend Kevin McCurley. And we'll take a look at, people that asked me at the blue line boas. I'll show you the one, my one super stud boy who's going to be my holdback, and we'll take a look at, I don't know, whatever else strikes my fancy today. Today's a busy day for me. Wednesday's always busy because I do a lot of bodybuilding recording, but I like to get a video out every day, and I hope you're enjoying the Daytona videos as well. I've been peppering those in also, so you've been getting like extra videos from me. And so since I'm doing extra work, you got to tell your friends and make sure your friends subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's go into the snake room and take a look. All right, I picked up some, as I said earlier, I picked up some corn snakes from my friend Brandon Nixon, who is kind of selling off some of his collection to focus on ball pythons and boas a little more. I am doing the opposite. I'm still focusing on ball pythons and boas, but I'm diversifying because I want to set up some display cages at some point. But I thought some of these snakes were really nice. I want to thank them. This is a really, really nice blood red Mandarin, corn snake male. Really nice. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful red. What deep red. These corn snakes haven't made, if we ever had a boa this color, people would lose their mind. But look at this. The Mandarin is, I think, and is an albino form of gene. So Mandarin blood red. Gives it this really, really saturated red look. Look at that face, head. And he's at a nice size now. He's obviously not ready to breed yet. Well, maybe he could. His males actually could breed a little earlier, but I don't really have anyone to breed him to. The female's a little too young, but we'll take a look at his girlfriend that we got as well. And he's really nice, this guy. All right, here's the female I got from him. This is also blood red, amel, or I guess another form of albino. Amelanistic, they call it in corn snakes, rather than just calling it a typical albino. And it's also het for some anery genes as well. So you never know what we might produce down the road. But I just loved it. I just wanted a corn snake that was like super red, you know, and it looked just incredible. And that's, you know, when you showed me these pictures, I was like, that's the one I want, you know. So I love red, and if we can make some more extreme red corns, I'll be very happy. You know I love albino stuff, so it's kind of like, this is kind of like the red dragon boa. All right, this guy's not participating too well. Oops, spilled some water. All right, there she is. She'll probably need another year before she breeds, but I'm pretty happy with this pair. Thank you, Brandon. All right, here's another. This is the one I really wanted. I bought the other two just because he was getting rid of them, but this is the one I wanted. This is the blood red, what they call pied-sided. So it's a pied, but you don't really see the pied on the rest of the whole body. It's kind of underneath, and it crawls up the sides. And as they get a little older, you'll see more and more of the pied, you know, creep out. You see that? Look at that white on the bottom, and it creeps up the sides, and that's why it's called pied-sided. And she's really, really nice. Unfortunately, he didn't have a male go with her, so I'm seeking a male blood red pied-sided. I just think they're gorgeous. I think these might be my favorite. I thought the palmettos were my favorite, and they might be, but I love to see pied. I'm a pied fanatic. And you can see if you catch her face right there, she's got the white creeping up the sides right there. Really, really beautiful. Can't wait to breed these guys. So I'm looking for a male now. She's also het ice, which is kind of like a ghost, which is like almost like an anery gene in there. So we'll look for something that's got anery in it as well in the male, so we can produce some snow versions of these. Really, really nice. Look at that. I'm filming this myself, so I can't hold her in my hand, but she's beautiful. Thank you, Brandon. All right, I took her out because I wanted to show you the white side. I didn't think it really showed it good when she was in the tub. Now I can kind of get underneath her because I'm holding her. And beautiful, look at this beautiful girl. Look at the red, deep reds with the whites in there. What a great morph, this pied. It's actually, I think it's a line bred trait, the pied-sided. I don't think it's even like a recessive type of situation with corn snakes, because if you look it up on Morph Market, it comes up as a line bred trait, polygenic trait, rather than a recessive or a dominant. I gotta learn more about corn snakes. I'm not gonna profess to be a corn snake expert by any means whatsoever, so let's put her back. All right, a little update since we're doing colubrids on my Nelson's albino splotch milk snake. Looking pretty nice there. I startled her a little bit. She's looking better than when I first got her now. She's, I think, getting used to her enclosure here. She's still really small. We have to keep in these really small hatching racks because these things are escape artists. They're so tiny. They're like little worms. So once she gets a little bigger, we'll move her. I want to eventually put all my colubrids into some nice enclosures where you can actually decorate them a little bit, because these guys, these guys will perform a little bit. They're climbers. All right, let's leave her alone. There's my beautiful bamboo rat snake, my female, who's been eating really well. She's been eating a pinky every week. Beautiful red, deep red color with those black bands. I mean, this black streaks in the head. For small little snakes that are not pythons or boas, these are really, really nice. Get into colors. I'm a color guy. I like all different colors. So I'm trying to diversify a little bit. Little update on the albino palmetto corn snake. Yeah, I think I still like this one better even than the blood red stuff with the pied-sided. Yeah, they're just different. I can't pick a favorite in any collection of any snakes. I always say this one's one of my favorites, but you never really. How could you have a favorite? Maybe the water monitors will be my favorite when they become like tame like dogs and they come out and eat from my hands, But these palmettos are really nice. They're super, super cool. Look at that. It's an albino palmetto. It's het snow, which is het anery, anutheristic. She's almost ready to go into a bigger enclosure, I think. She's going into the water. She's swimming. She's looking for some fish. She's trying to get out of the way of the camera. She doesn't want to be filmed anymore. All right, let's let her rest. All right, here's my albino carpet python, which is also definitely caramel, but could be super caramel. So this could be a super caramel albino that's 66% het moonglow, which would be 66% het axanthic. She just ate, so we're leaving her alone. One of the few carpet python albinos that I've ever produced that actually ate from day one and just never gave me an issue. Usually the albinos are a pain in the ass to sometimes get started. I really think she's super caramel, but you know what? Carpet pythons go through an ontogenetic color change at a year old, so she's got a little bit while to go still before we're going to find out what exactly she looks like, her final colors. But she definitely is way darker looking than most albinos at this stage of the game, and she looks like she's going to have a lot more contrast in her. So it'll be interesting to see what she looks like when she's a year old. A little update on my blue line Sun Glow Boa there. This is my #1 guy. This is my stud male that I'm growing up. I think he's the best. I really think he's the best one. He's definitely my holdback. A lot of people have offered to buy him for me, but I'm holding him back. He's the bluest I've seen of any of them. But there's a lot of blue ones, and I've sold a couple of pairs already and a couple of singles. So if anyone is interested in the blue line Sun Glow Boas, this is the line that I've imported from Europe, from Thomas Siprick. I got the 2 bluest boas I could possibly get from him. I bred them together, and we produced a bunch of really, really nice blues. And I probably should keep them all, but I can't because I got a bunch of them. So if anyone, there is a bunch there. I'm holding back quite a few, but there are a lot still available. My friend Doug picked a pair up last week. There's been a couple other guys that picked up a few here and there too. So I do have probably about another 8 left. 4 pairs. If anyone's interested, let me know. Beautiful. All right, someone asked me about my HYPO Mystique. That's possible Het blood and Het Gilbert T positive. This is a HYPO, 100% Het, well, not 100%, it's a 100% Het leopard and 1 copy of onyx. So it's really 1 copy of the leopard gene, 1 copy of the onyx gene, creates this X-like super form, which is pretty much very similar to a leopard or super onyx. And it's also got the HYPO gene in it. I don't think it's a visual blood, but it's definitely possible Het blood and possible Het T positive as well. So a lot of potential in this girl. She'll probably be staying here, but she's just too beautiful to let go. She's got so many reds, and she's just getting redder. Look at that as she gets older. She's eating really well. Really, really happy with how she came out. I do have some HYPO onyxes though available if anyone wants, with the same possible Het blood, possible Het Gilbert T positive. So hit me up. I haven't listed any of these yet. I'm just letting them. I like to give my boas like 10 or 12 meals before I really sell them, but if anyone's interested, let me know. Here's the HYPO onyx male I was talking about. You can see this is only 1 copy of onyx, but man, look at how beautiful that that coloration is. When you take that HYPO gene to the onyx, it really lets the reds out of the onyx. It takes away a lot of the blacks, and you get that beautiful, beautiful red in there. Yeah, it could be a visual blood. I don't know. It's possible, but actually, no, it's not possible. Well, it could be. If the male was Het blood, it's possible. So the female was 100% Het blood, but the male I'm still trying to prove him out. Either way, I think it's a HYPO onyx personally. It's possible Het blood and possible Het Gilbert T positive, but he is available, this male. And last but not least, we have to show this beautiful jet black Mystique, which is 1 copy of onyx, 1 copy of leopard, and there's no HYPO gene in this. This is just jet black. It doesn't really look like a leopard. It really looks like a super onyx more than a leopard. So we know what leopards have stripes and all kinds of stuff on them. This is super onyx all the way. So I guess the leopard gene, 1 copy with onyx, will produce more of a super onyx look to it. And this is also potentially Het blood and potentially Het Gilbert T positive. So a lot of potential with this little girl. I could potentially be selling her. If anyone's interested, let me know. She's gorgeous. She got a really nice red belly too, except I'm holding her tub, so I can't really turn her over right now, but she does. Remember, super onyx is, once you strip away a level of darkness, you're gonna see a lot of red in there. There's a lot of red underlying that black. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Pretty quiet right now. Tyler, my video guy for the bodybuilding channel, went home. My kids are at gymnastics. They haven't pulled in yet, so I'm sitting here in a nice, peaceful driveway with all my little plants that I plant. My mango trees and cactus and all the other cool stuff. But that's not what we're talking about. We're here to talk about snakes, right? So I hope you enjoyed the little update I gave you. Hope you like my corn snakes. I'm going to be growing those up. Hopefully next year they'll be breeding, and you never know. I could become a colubrid guy, right? who's saying that you can only be one or the other? I'm a green tree python person now. I haven't bred them yet, but I have some green tree pythons. I have some angulated boas I'm holding from my friend Paul. I bought a pair of snakes from Tom Crutchfield. You're going to see those in a couple weeks when they arrive. So I'm diversifying, and that's what it's all about. Look, you know what? Your own snake collection is about what you like. It's not about what other people like or other people expect that they think you should be liking or breeding or whatever. Do what you like. Who cares? There's no rules. You know, I don't do this as a business, although I run it like a business because I don't want to lose money. Obviously, I got to pay my rodent bill and my employee Pablo, and my wife, so she's got to be happy too. So, you know, just do what you like, breed what you like. I mean, I got into water monitors. I mean, there's no business model there. I just like them. I want to diversify the collection, make some more cool enclosures, you know, and can continue to grow this channel, obviously, because I enjoy educating people and showing people my animals. Isn't that what it's all about, right? So remember, if you're not enjoying yourself, find what does make you happy. Buy those animals, breed those animals, and I'm telling you, you'll enjoy your collection a lot more. All right, guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.